Back from the trip, and yeah, I don't know if I'm just used to really warm weather, but I'm putting the fleece sheets back on the bed, doing some laundry, and no sooner do I make the bed and these two critters are laying all over it. That's a rare sight. You guys are laying awfully close to one another. What's up with that? Huh. Despite the fact that it's quite chilly at night, it is very warm today and good solar day. I do have a low battery on here, so I do need to change that because I really don't think it's 32 degrees out there. I mean, it's nice, it's warm, but there's no way it's 32. And check out that solar. Since I hooked it up to the 400 watt panel, I'm pretty much getting the max amount of solar input on the EcoFlow that I can get, which is 220 watts. Yeah, this charges up pretty fast hooked up to that panel. 5.3 amps coming in here. Battery looks good. Last night, I had to bring out the buddy heater. Well, I didn't have to. I wanted to. It's been a while since I used it. It was a little cool, so I broke out the buddy heater. I just didn't want to run the diesel heater because of the noise and such. I don't mind running the buddy heater in lower humidity. It won't be long, and I will have to run this big bad boy here. But today I am going to remove my dehumidifier and my fans because it's getting to temperatures now where I just don't need to use them. Probably don't need to use them again now till next summer, sadly. Yeah, fall is here. I mean, it's not officially here, but weather-wise, we're getting pretty close. After I get those stowed away for the winter, I have another project. It's not really much of a project, but I did finally order a Starlink. Don't know if it's gonna work for me here because I don't get the best results from the app. We'll check it again in a moment, but I've been talking about ordering a Starlink for about 2 years now. 2 years ago when I officially became debt-free, that was one of the first things I wanted to do was get a Starlink. And I just didn't. The hardware was super expensive then, like over $800. I don't know if it's still on sale, but when I purchased that unit, it was on sale for like $199. $199. I had to get it. Now I did get the Roam package, so if it doesn't work well for me, I might just put the service on pause and hold on to the hardware for the future. You never know. Alright, I got rid of my fans and my dehumidifier over there and made room for my wood cradle there where it used to sit. And I'm not gonna lie, I may have jumped the gun on that one because that thermometer might actually be right. It's warm outside. Yeah, I might actually believe that now. Whew. The other morning though, it was like 10 degrees Celsius, which I think is like 50 Fahrenheit. I'll do the conversion here, but yeah, it's definitely getting chillier at night and in the mornings, and during the day it can get a little warm, but I guess that's just fall type weather, really. Regardless, let's get started with this because I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. First things first, we will open the Starlink app right here. Sorry about the reflection. Let's check for obstructions and see what happens. So we've got the standard, it's already there for us. Confirm. Find an open area, scan the entire sky. Come out to the middle here. I'm ready. So this is what I end up with. Not the best results. This is always what I end up with. Frequent interruptions for streaming video, web browsing, video calls, and online gaming. Obviously, I don't do online gaming. I think most people would probably run that app and determine, okay, this is not a good place for a Starlink. But I have watched other videos where people had the same sort of results that I have. Same sort of area, very treed. I do have a bit of open sky, but for the most part, I'm quite treed here. So yeah, some people who have had the same results that I get, the internet worked just fine for them. So I'm willing to give it a try. Fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best. Okay, now the app is giving the option to install a mount, but I have a kickstand on mine, so we're going to continue with kickstand. Plug in Starlink and rotor. Connect all of the cables and run power to Starlink. The light on the front of your rotor will illuminate. Alright, let's try that. I'm going to put my Jackery right here because I'm probably just going to run a cord through the window down here and plug it into the Jackery for now. What do we got? We got the dish. Not sure if this is like an instruction guide. I guess it kind of is. Shows you how to set everything up. And these are the cables that we're working with. I think this is our modem. According to the diagram, we need to plug this into the dish. And then the other cord is going to get, from this, is going to get plugged into this. Well, since this is north, I think the best place for the dish is going to be right here. I think I'm actually going to move my car there and set the dish on top of my car just for now to give it a little bit of height because I have nothing to set it on to give it height. We're just testing things out. Okay, let's make this a little more north. There we go. I think the standard one comes with a 50-foot cable. I know you can order different lengths. Actually, this might be, maybe it's 75. Going in through the window here. Am I disturbing your sleep, Baba? Sorry about that, man. Okay, the cord from the dish goes into the rotor here. And then this doohickey, which is the power supply, also plugs into the modem. Right here. Now, I think the last thing to do is to plug the power supply into a power supply. We'll see. We're at 100. I just fully charged this. Quick intermission. The boss wants his water fountain. There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Okay. We have a light on here. That's something. Connect your Starlink Wi-Fi. Turn my phone Wi-Fi on. Available networks, Starlink. Checking the quality of your internet. Uh-oh. Let's see. If you
want to connect to this network without internet access, you can connect only this time, or you can set your phone to always connect, even if internet isn't available. Let's do always connect.
Connected without internet. Why? Why? Why don't we have internet?
There was a problem authenticating the connection from your phone to the network. Try these solutions. Turn the rotor off and on again. If the rotor doesn't have a power button, you may need to unplug the rotor and plug it back in again.
Okay. Starlink paired successfully. Your device is connected to Starlink. Next, let's get your Starlink connected to the internet and optimize your setup. Continue. Uh-oh, I just got a message about poor Wi-Fi. This isn't looking good. Gathering data on obstructions. This usually takes about an hour. Oh my gosh.
Starlink is talking to satellites to determine which way it's pointing. Make sure it has a clear view of the sky.
It's as clear as I can get, to be honest. Okay, well it says it's calibrating and it usually takes about an hour. We'll see. I'll come back to you. In the meantime, let's see what it's pulling for power. 87 watts, 85, 87 watts. So far it is not looking good, but we'll keep trying and we'll see. I was expecting this though. I can't ask for miracles. I mean, I am in a pretty treed area. Have a little bit of a clear view, but not in the direction I need it to be, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it would be better if I put it on the ground. I'm gonna move it again. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it right there and see what it does. Okay. This is new. It's not been an hour. It's been, I don't know, 10 minutes. But you see that Wi-Fi symbol? Might be hard for you to see. I'm sorry, but it looks connected. So, can we proceed? I'm on the internet watching my last video. If you haven't seen it, you should too. Shameless plug. But it's working! It's working! I'm on the internet. Video on YouTube seems to be pretty fast. You know, I went on a few other things online and that seems to be really fast. I don't know, maybe I'll check to see if there's a speed test or something that I can do here. Well, that's cool. It's working. I was already prompted to do an update, so I'm doing the update now. It's just rebooting, and then I'm going to do a speed test. My mobile data is completely off, and I'm able to surf the net, so I am online, but it says I'm offline. Here we go. We're online. Now let's do a speed test. Whoa. You guys tell me if this is good or bad because I have no idea. 33 millisecond latency, 32 Mbps upload. I don't megabytes per second, I guess. I'm really not tech savvy. Okay, now let's try the advanced speed test. 240 megabytes per second for router to internet. 35 megabytes per second upload. Still doing the device to router. 611 megabytes per second. Okay, so now check out how many watts I'm using. It's anywhere from... It really varies. It was down to like 44 watts, all the way up to, what was it, 66 watts? Yeah. I'm impressed because before I was just using my mobile data with about 1 bar of service. It was terrible. I had to go outside half the time to just do anything on my phone. Yeah, I noticed that the Starlink does go offline once in a blue moon for like so many seconds, but it comes back online fast enough that I don't notice any interruptions. That's what I've noticed so far, but this has only been like the first hour of me using it. I'm excited to see how it's going to perform, and I'm excited to see how fast uploading a YouTube video is going to be, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I couldn't do it from here. I either had to go to the library or go to my family member's house and upload videos because, yeah, there's just no way that I could do it from here. But now I'm gonna try it from here and we'll see how it goes. I'll have to let you know how that goes at a later date because obviously this video I'm gonna need to upload, so I can't include how that went. So you know what I mean? This is my setup in here. I'm just gonna have the power station right here. If not, I'd have to run an extension cord over to my inverter. So I think this is gonna work. I'm just gonna get like a little pool noodle or something to put across the opening of this window, just to avoid the gap so that cold air can't get in here and bugs can't get in here. As for this, I'm assuming this is the best place for it because it is pointing north. But I think what I might just do for now, I don't know if there's any like permanent way for me to mount it on the tree up there or if that would be any good at all. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to set it out here. When I'm not using it, I'll probably just coil up my cord and set it over there somewhere under something protected. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. Pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see. Another idea might be to mount it on this tree here. Maybe get rid of some of the limbs. Mount it on the tree, and then I can kind of like wrap the cord all along my string lights here and down the trailer and into my window there. That's an idea too. I did a few speed tests too, and they seem to vary anywhere from like 98 megabytes per second to 312 megabytes per second. Every time I do it, I'm getting something different. It really varies, so I'm not sure what that's all about. It could be the area that I'm in with all the trees. Could have something to do with all the obstructions. Maybe it's when it's really good, it's because the wind is swaying one of the trees out of the way. I mean, I don't know. But other than that, I am super stoked. It was a long time coming. I finally have Starlink internet. And it actually works. So don't always trust the app. I mean, yes, I do have obstructions. And yes, I will have interruptions, I'm sure. But I must say the internet is working way faster than my mobile data because I hardly have any cell service here. So it's going to make the winter a lot easier. It's going to make me feel a little more connected this winter because I was kind of worried I was going to have to step outside every time I wanted to go on the internet. That's no fun. If you're wondering what's for supper, that is one very full pan. I'm making fried sausage, cabbage, onion. Very simple. That's all it is. 3 ingredients, a little bit of oil, a little bit of pepper. Really just a very German dish. It's something that I eat once in a blue moon, and lately I've been craving it. Basically, I'm using kind of like hot, spicy sausage, and the flavor of the sausage goes all through the cabbage and onion. Just a super simple, easy dish, but yeah, I had a hankering for it, so now I'm going to have it. And I'm going to have a few different containers of it, taking it to work for my work weekend. Yeah. Real simple stuff. Just cabbage, sausage, onion. Takes a little while, though, for the cabbage to kind of wilt down and get soft. Depends on how crunchy or not you like your cabbage, really. Now I can sit here, enjoy my meal, enjoy surfing on the internet on my phone. Life is good. Life's good. What do you think you're doing? This is my food. Not for you. Uh-oh. I'm getting an obstructed... Oh, back online. Okay. Well, that's a struggle I'm just gonna have to deal with, I guess.
I graduated high school, got 3 degrees.
Oh, really?
As a single mom, yep.
What kind of work have you done or did you want to do?
I've done a lot of different things. I owned an insurance company, so I've kind of been all over. She was married 5 times, so that didn't help. And it was her last husband that killed her.
Oh my god.
He held her over a boiling pot of liquid mercury.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, on her autopsy, she had like a handprint bruise on the back of her neck from him holding her down there.
Oh my god.
And she was like...
That's enough of that. Oh my goodness.
Like a thermometer or whatever, right? Their mercury level is like 6. When she was admitted, it was 8,000.
Oh my god.
So, and it took her about 2 weeks to die.
Sounds horrible.
Well, that interview on soft white underbelly got kind of intense. Still 100% enjoying having internet that is much better than what I was working with before. I'll keep you guys updated on how things go with the Starlink. This is just day one, so over time I'll get to see how it performs in my little treed lot with tons of obstructions, but so far so good. It is a heck of a lot better than using my mobile data because, you know, that only really kind of works when it wants to. And when it's raining, I struggle. I struggle. I can actually lay in my bed and watch videos, and I could not do that before, so that is amazing in itself. I think I'm going to end this one here. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. The more I think about it, the more I wonder if it is a good idea to permanently mount it up here somewhere. Because that's a pine tree. So just imagine all the pine sap dripping on here. Does that matter? Someone let me know if you don't mind. Does it matter if this thing gets full of pine sap drippings? We wouldn't want any more obstructions.